Good evening. We start with an update on a story that shocked many of us here in the RT Newsroom. The unsettling revelation that a well-known weed-killing chemical can be found in popular children's cereals. RT Sara Monted has been following the story for us. What else did you find, Sara?
Well, Anya, since our report on Wednesday, some of the companies behind those popular cereals have made public statements. Now, General Mills says our products are safe and without question they meet regulatory safety levels. And Quaker says Quaker does not add glyphosate during any part of the milling process. Glyphosate is commonly used by farmers across the industry who apply it pre-harvest. Now, these statements come just days after the nonprofit advocacy group, the Environmental Working Group, or EWG, published their report on the discovery of glyphosate found in popular breakfast products. Glyphosate, as you may know, is the active ingredient in the Monsanto herbicide Roundup, and essentially a poison. EWG found that the weed-killing chemical in 43 of the 45 cereals they tested, such as Cheerios, Lucky Charms, and Kellogg's Cracklin Oat brand cereal. And back in 2014, that same group did a study on cereals marketed to children. That research found that these cereals are extremely high in sugar. So you have all that sugar, adding that cancer-causing chemical, and you can only imagine what parents with young children are reacting today. Now, glyphosate is most heavily used here in the U.S., and according to EWG, over 250 million pounds were sprayed on American crops in 2014. Now, one RT America YouTube viewer asked, following our first report, how the carcinogen gets into the cereal in the first place. Now, the process of spraying the glyphosate is used to evenly dry out wheat and barley. So farmers use this on a regular basis. Although cereal sales have declined over the past few years, in 2017, their sales still totaled a staggering $7.7 billion. Cereal is still the fourth most common packaged food sold in the U.S. So what does this mean for parents who choose cereal on the go?
We trust them to feed us and our children healthy products. So, I like a little bit more transparency on knowing what's in my food.
I feel like most of the sickness that we are developing in our body is from the food that we consume. So we have to be very careful about what we're eating, what we pick up, yeah.
It's pretty serious because you, as a consumer, you don't know if any product that you are consuming is a cancer risk.
Now, James Highland, a vice president of communication and public affairs for a Milwaukee-based market, says it is still one of the most affordable breakfast options on a per-serving basis for consumers, and it does provide a variety for kids and adults. Now, it looks like cereal is a mainstay for the breakfast table, and Anya, oftentimes living in a city having healthier breakfast food options like the infamous avocado toast, we forget that cereal was invented here in the Midwest, but where it remains a popular ready-to-eat breakfast.
Right, Sara, and from what I understand, the Environmental Working Group has released a statement of its own in response to these companies.
That's right, Anya. Let me read just a portion of it. It says, quote, "We are deeply disappointed by the tone-deaf response of General Mills and the Quaker Oats Company. Simply stated, there's far too much glyphosate in their products for parents to feel comfortable feeding them to their kids. It's especially disappointing because these two multi-billion-dollar companies can take the simple step of telling their oat farmers to stop using glyphosate. General Mills and Quaker Oats are relying on outdated safety standards used by a government agency that is notorious for neglecting new science on chemicals. Just because a pesticide level is legal in food doesn't mean that the level is safe," end quote. And you can read the EWG's entire statement on my Twitter page at SaraMDO17.
All right, Sara, thank you so much for staying on top of this story. It certainly has huge implications for parents all over the country.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.